Ayodhya. The name itself sings with stories of the ancient past, where the Ramayana whispers from every corner. It's a city brimming with devotion, where every stone speaks a tale and every path leads to a legacy that lives on forever. Now, in this holy land, a grand dream takes shape, the Ram Mandir. A magnificent temple rising to honor Lord Rama. Its inauguration on the 22nd of January 2024 promises to be a day marked in history, a joyous celebration for millions. But this journey, like Rama's own, hasn't been without its challenges. Let's move towards the history of auspicious Ram Mandir. The story starts from 1526. This was the year when Mughal ruler Babur came to India. 2 years later, Babur's Subedar Mir Baqi built a mosque in Ayodhya. Mir Baqi named this mosque Babri Masjid. This mosque was built at the same place where Lord Rama was born as per locals. This was the period when Mughal rule was spreading across the country. During the rule of the Mughals and Nawabs from 1528 to 1853, Hindus were not able to be very vocal in this matter. In the 19th century, the rule of the Mughals and Nawabs started weakening. The British rule had become effective. It was during this period that Hindus raised this issue and said that the temple, the birthplace of Lord Ram, was demolished and a mosque was built. After this, the fight to get back the birthplace of Ramlala started. 330 years after the construction of Babri Masjid, the fight became legal in 1858 when for the first time an FIR was filed for performing Havan and Puja in the premises. The British colonial administration erected a fence to separate the places of worship, allowing the inner court to be used by Muslims and the outer court by Hindus. 27 years after the incident of 1858, the fight for Ram Janmabhoomi reached the court in 1885. When Mahant Raghubar Das of Nirmohi Akhada filed a civil suit in the Faizabad court, Das demanded that the temporary temple built on the Ram platform located in the outer courtyard of the Babri structure be roofed. The judge ruled that Hindus have the right to worship there, but they cannot allow the temple to be roofed. Now, coming to 1949, 2 years after independence, when suddenly Ramlala appears inside the mosque, then a conflict arose. Muslims claimed that it was allegedly placed there by Hindus, and so Muslims started protesting, and both parties filed civil suits. The government proclaimed the premises as a disputed area and locked the gates. In 1950, the first title suit was filed by Gopal Singh Vishrat, asking for the right to worship the idols installed at Asthan Janmabhoomi. In 1959, Nirmohi Akhada filed a case on behalf of Ramanand sect and staked their claim on this place. Another case in the series of cases was filed on 18 December 1961. This case was filed by the Central Sunni Waqf Board, said that this place belongs to Muslims. These cases continued in the court. Coming to 1986, District Judge orders the gates of disputed mosque to be opened to allow Hindus to worship there. Due to this, Muslims set up the committee called Babri Mosque Action Committee. On 6 December 1992, thousands of car sevaks who reached Ayodhya demolished the disputed structure. 10 days after the mosque was demolished, the PM formed a committee led by retired High Court Justice M.S. Librahan to look into the circumstances leading to the demolition of the Babri Mosque. During this, another turning point came with a report by Archaeological Survey of India under the directions of the Allahabad High Court. ASI survey claims to have found remnants of 10th century Hindu temple, but Muslims questioned this report.
Archaeological and historical evidences, they have come to the conclusion that there was a huge magnificent temple earlier and we should build up a new temple once more in that particular way.
September 30th, 2010, Allahabad High Court splits land in three ways. The High Court delivers its judgment, dividing the land between three parties: one-third for the Sunni Waqf Board, one-third for the Nirmohi Akhada, and one-third to Ram Lala Virajman. But the Supreme Court stayed the Allahabad High Court's decision. On March 8, 2019, the Supreme Court referred the case for mediation and ordered the conclusion of the proceedings within 8 weeks. The mediation panel presented its report on August 2, 2019 without achieving a resolution. The Supreme Court then commenced daily hearings on the Ayodhya case. On November 9, a bench of 5 judges of the Supreme Court delivered a verdict in favor of the Ram Janmabhoomi, awarding 2.77 acres of disputed land to the Hindu side and allocating an additional 5 acres separately for a mosque. After 496 years, the heart of Ayodhya beats full, echoing with joyous Jai Shri Ram. Ram Mandir, a monument of hope and unity, welcomes pilgrims from every corner. Not just a temple, it embodies the dream of Ram Rajya, a kingdom of justice, equality, compassion, and divine light. Thanks for watching this video.